I'm the worst. Like, this country, I've done the least amount of research. I haven't looked up anything. I haven't tried to learn any of the language. Like, I just like came to Germany and was like, so. Wow, that's okay. That's pretty good. Guten Tag. Thank you so much for watching my channel. If you've been watching my European travel vlogs, then you'll know that I just spent 2 weeks in Scotland and now I am headed to Munich, Germany. So I'll tell you a little bit about what I've been doing as we go along. The only way that I would ever be able to afford traveling through Europe like this is with the pet sitting that I've been doing. So not a lot of people know about pet sitting, but it's a great way to get free accommodations anywhere in the world just in exchange for taking care of people's homes and or pets. So that's actually how I've been able to travel around Europe for a couple of months without paying for any accommodations. The next sit that I had coming up is the one in Munich, Germany. So I left Scotland to take this sit because, well, for one big reason. It happened to coincide with the dates of Oktoberfest in Munich, the massive once-a-year festival. We actually have a big Oktoberfest scene in Oregon. We have a lot of beer and wine and hard cider, and so it makes sense that we have like an Oktoberfest scene in quite a few areas in Oregon. But I've never been to the real Oktoberfest in Munich, and traditionally it is hella expensive. The accommodations, the airfare, everything spikes in price that time of year, so I don't think I'd ever be able to afford to go to Oktoberfest if it wasn't for free accommodations. So I arrive in Munich, and my whole purpose there is to spend 2.5 weeks in Munich with a couple of really cute cats. They were so adorable. Look at this. Look at that face. But they were the most adorable cats I've ever seen. So all that I had to do was take care of these little cuties for the next 2.5 weeks, and I had a free place to stay in Munich, Germany. It was pretty great. The only problem is that by the time I arrived in Munich, I actually was experiencing some travel fatigue. It had been over 2 months since I left home and had been traveling alone steadily that whole time. I spent about 2 weeks in each location, but by this time, I was kind of ready to stay put somewhere and be, back at home where I knew the language, I could see my friends and family. I was just getting some really bad travel fatigue. So the first things that I did in Munich was honestly just relax. I didn't do any filming. That's why I'm telling you the story now, because I just didn't feel like filming any content. I think I probably went at least 3 or 4 days before even really picking up my phone. So what you're seeing now is the view from the tram through Munich. I got the most incredible tour of Munich just by taking the tram through the city. The public transit system in Germany is really cool. One, because it's crazy. It's really difficult to understand and navigate. There are tons of different ways you can buy tickets, but if you don't do it correctly, you will get cited, and they're a pretty hefty fine. They're pretty strict about it. But two, the second reason why it's kind of cool is because it's all on the honor system. In most public transit systems, there's some kind of, check in, check out. You have to scan a ticket of some sorts, pay the money for entry. But in Germany, it's all on the honor system. However, if you get caught not having a valid ticket, you are going to get a fine. So I just thought it was really interesting that the entire public transit system is based on honor. But that makes sense with the German people. They're very straightforward. They really value honesty, truth, trust, and just doing the right thing because it's the right thing. So I really appreciated that about their culture. But one thing I highly recommend is don't pay for a fancy tour. Don't, do anything extra, because you can just get a small ticket to take you on the tram and get really incredible views of the entire city. So that's definitely something I recommend if you're traveling on a budget like I was and you want to get good views. And also if you have a little travel fatigue and you don't feel like going on any organized tours or being around a bunch of people, I think that this is a really great way to see the city. As you can see, Munich has incredible architecture. That was probably the only thing that I really enjoyed doing, was just getting out and seeing all the architecture. It was really beautiful. Here's more shots of these cute little kitties, and that's my backstory. So enjoy the rest of the vlog. There's not much left. Bye. Guten Tag from Germany. I am here in Munich. I've been here for a few days and haven't recorded anything because I haven't felt like it. But today I went into the city center and I bought a dirndl. dress for the Oktoberfest, and I'm gonna go tomorrow. The like official Oktoberfest dress for the ladies. Men wear lederhosen, but I don't usually drink beer, so I figured I would try and work up a little tolerance this evening, plus try one of the German beers that are gonna be at the Oktoberfest. Paulaner. I'm terrible. I'm the worst. Like, this country, I've done the least amount of research. I haven't looked up anything. I haven't tried to learn any of the language. Like, I just like came to Germany and was like, so it's been, anyway. So I don't know the difference between the two. One says original, but it also says Münchner Hell. So that's, I'm pretty sure that means Munich Hell. I don't know how I feel about a beer that says Hell, since I don't even like beer that much. The other one says Hefeweißbier, Naturtrub. Original München Beer Speciality. So I don't know which to try first. This one, the can is darker than this one, and I like lighter, so maybe I should go with this one first. I'm gonna go with this one first. The other thing is that it's warm. So yeah, my bad. I just kind of didn't care because in Scotland they like serve their beer warm. The homeowners from Scotland were telling me that they serve their beer warm. I don't know if I believe that that's just like a thing that is done in Scotland. If anybody from Scotland is watching this, is that true or are they just weird? Because I think that's weird as fuck. So we're gonna put ice in this, and then we're gonna try this Hefeweißbier. I'm scared because I had it sideways. Okay, let's see what color it is. Oh, I think I was supposed to tilt it because now it's like all foam. I don't really know what I'm doing. Wow, that's... Okay. What do I do with this top foamy shit? I don't want it. Let's just try this fucking beer. Ooh, that kind of smells good. So much foam. Whoa, that's pretty good. Get past the foam, do this again. That's pretty good. All right, so this is fine. This is fine. Well, I obviously am not gonna try this one yet, but come back for part 2 for this original Münchner Hell. Ugh. A dirndl? That's pretty good. Good. Pretty bad travel, what do they call it? Fuck my life. God damn it. Wow, this is so fucking bad. Why do I even bother?